What is going on, guys? TalkNorwichCity here today, back for another video. And today I've got a bit of transfer news. Kyle Lafferty has joined Norwich from Palermo on a 3-year deal with an option to extend the contract for another year. So another striker's been brought into the club. The Northern Ireland international got brought in today. We brought him in from Palermo, where he scored 11 goals in 34 last year. Just going to take a quick look through his senior career, who he's played for. So he had scored 10 goals at Burnley. Then he went on loan to Darlington, scored 31 at Rangers, which was a good scoring rate, about 1 in 3 there. Then he went over to Sion. Then Palermo, where he scored 11 in 34 and helped them get promoted, and now he's come to us. So he's had a very decent career, scored goals wherever he's been, and that's good to see that he scored goals. Now, I did see his agent tweeting a lot of stuff about him last night, saying that he's a bit of a live wire, likes to get out and party, goes missing quite a lot, which is obviously not great to see. So that's a massive thing we need to keep on top of. Neil Adams has to make sure that these kind of characters don't get too ruly, that they start distracting the team. We've seen it a lot with the likes of Balotelli and people like that, that if they start to get in their ways and start to get a bit ruly, and they can really start to disrupt the team. And that's something we don't want. We know Kyle Lafferty can maybe become slightly disruptive. I think it's a good word for it. So if we can keep on top of that, I'm sure he's a good player. He's a bit of a target man, 6'4" tall. So he's going to be, I think, probably the replacement for Elmander. We did need a replacement for Elmander. I know a lot of you, including myself, weren't massive fans of Elmander, but he'd done a decent job, to be fair to him. He scored a few goals, and we could knock the ball to him. In the Championship, it's going to be a lot more of that. Sometimes we just have to win games, and that could mean just hoofing long balls forward to maybe Lafferty. This is slightly confusing, though, because we do now have about 7 strikers on the cards. We've got Gary Hooper, Van Wolfswinkel, Becchio, Lafferty, Graben, and then if you want to count Jamal Oza and Morris, who I think will be breaking in to the first team next season, considering they were both in and around the first team in the Premier League. Will Hooper stay? I think the rest of them are fairly set. Maybe Becchio might be departed. I think Hooper might stay. You know, I can't see much interest coming in for him from the Premier League. Maybe the newly promoted teams might come in for him, but I think we're not rushed to sell. I mean, we showed with Snodgrass we didn't have to sell him, but it just looks like he is probably going to go after Hull because it's his choice. Fair enough. We don't want players playing for us who don't want to. If they want to go to a Premier League team, let them go. We're not going to try and keep them for namesake. I think we're going to keep Hooper. I've just got a gut instinct. Becchio, he will score goals in the Championship, but I can't see him getting played. He's had a very, very unlucky spell at Norwich. He hasn't been given many chances, which is just down to managers' preferences and things like that. So I reckon Becchio will go. So I reckon the first sort of the people playing up front next season is going to be Ricky Van Wolfswinkel, Lafferty and Graben, and I'm really excited to see that. Graben scored goals, a hell of a lot of goals last season. Really excited to see what Van Wolfswinkel's going to deliver in the Championship. Hopefully he's going to have a new season. Hopefully he's been on the weights this summer and he's really ready to go next season. Then Kyle Lafferty, who I haven't really seen much of. I've seen a few ridiculous YouTube videos of him, but YouTube always strays your opinion one side or another. YouTube makes Ricky Van Wolfswinkel look like an absolute world beater, so I wouldn't go by the dives and the headbutts that you've seen on YouTube of Lafferty. Obviously, he is inclined to a mad moment, but I'm sure we can keep him down. So anyway, we've signed Kyle Lafferty on a 3-year deal with option to extend it for another year from Palermo. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.